guys, this is Angie. And guess what? I finally finished training. I am officially a truck driver. I wasn't going to do a video until I got out of training. I'm going to do a video about my training. I'm 12 months of trainee. I'm going to do a video about that. Hopefully that'll be a lot of fun for you guys to watch and learn about being a trainee, and what you go through. Some people don't go through anything. They do their 3 weeks and they're out. Not the case for me. Okay. But I am finally officially a truck driver. I drive alone. I tried the team. It didn't work. But now I am a solo truck driver. And I am, it's something I always wanted to do. But the sad part of that is I haven't made the money that people think truck drivers make. I did not make the money. I'm not going to let you know what I just made and what I made in the last 2 weeks, which I didn't make very well, but I love driving this truck. I love doing the job. I just enjoy it because it's something I wanted to do ever since I was a small child. I've always wanted to be a truck driver, tractor driver, and just work. I just want to do these things. But although I grew up on a farm, for some reason, we didn't get to learn how to drive tractors. And we had tractors like everywhere. Okay, we had a cotton field. We grew cotton. And even in peanut season, I never got to drive the tractors. We got to ride on them, but not drive them. And for me to now, as an adult at 53, I'm 53 years old, to be able to be a truck driver, a lifelong dream that I accomplished. And sometimes it comes easy. The clutching comes easy for people. Some people it don't. It didn't for me. As you can watch my other videos, I've done dialysis. I'm going to be doing more medical videos soon because I've seen that's the videos that people like to watch, so I'm going to do those soon, more of those. But being on the road, I don't get a chance to be at home with my camera and my, with all my equipment and everything. So just bear with me and just keep watching the other videos and make sure you subscribe. Subscribe to my videos, and I'm going to be giving you a truck life. My truck life. I can't give you somebody else's truck life, but I can give you my trucking life, which I plan on making it the best thing that has happened to me in my life, because I enjoy it. I enjoy trucking. I enjoy driving. I enjoy going places. I even enjoy being in the truck because it's such a nice looking truck. Okay. I enjoy being in it, and hopefully I'll be able to do all the things I wanted to do through trucking. And it's about finding that niche and finding that position at your company where you can make enough money to pay for your bills and eat and live, because a lot of truckers get stuck in one place and they won't move on because they're so afraid to move on, or they can't move on because of accidents or something may have happened and they can't move on. But if you just drive safe. Don't worry about you driving too slow. If it's snowing, I'm driving slow. If it's raining, I'm going to drive a little slow. But, don't worry about what other truckers say. Oh, you can't back that truck? I'm going to take my time and back the truck. If you want to help me, sir, help me. That's the way my attitude is about trucking. I am not ashamed to ask for help. If I'm having a difficult time backing after I done got out, walked around, did the water, walked around the entire rig and did my goals, got out and looked. If I've done all that and it's still really hard to park my truck, I don't care. I am going to ask for help. Do not be ashamed to ask for help. If you're a woman, don't be ashamed because you're so afraid. See, that's a girl. She shouldn't be trucking. Okay? Men need help too. Some men need help backing up too. Okay? So do not be ashamed to ask another driver for their expertise to help you back your truck up, because you want to back it up safely. You don't want to hit anything. Okay? That's the main thing. You do not want to hit anything. And as a truck driver, yes, some days can be frustrating. Some days can, just take over your life and just make you not want to be in the truck, But when you get to those days, call your fleet manager. Let them know that you need a break right now. And that fleet manager should honor it if they're able to give that load, if you're carrying the load, to give that load to somebody else, because your health, your mental health, and you are so much more important. And there are other drivers. If it's a big company, there are other drivers that can take the load. And that's the way FM should work things out. Because, if this is your lifestyle, this is your livelihood, driving the truck, and this is what you really want to do, you have to make the best of it. And I really like it. I really like it. Becoming a truck driver, you have to first know your pre-trip. You have to second know how to back the truck correctly, because you have to realize the truck and the trailer are two different parts. So you just can't back it up like a car or like a straight truck. You have to know how to maneuver the front end in order to control the back end. Okay? It's not as easy as you think, but if as a child, if you have a wagon at home, you can grab the wagon, and the way you have to maneuver that wagon to back it up is kind of like the way you have to maneuver your truck, okay, and turn your wheels. Some people even go out and buy miniature trucks, and they see which way they have to turn it, and they practice that way. That's a really good way to practice, is buy a little mini truck. You can buy mini trucks at the toy store. You can buy them at Family Dollar. Just little toy trucks that you can find, and you can practice at home. And if you don't find the little bitty cones that go with it, like, you can go to Walmart and buy the whole little trucking set. You can stick anything right there. You can put 2 cans there, and then you can maneuver and learn how to back up your truck. But it's best to go to trucking school. I understand a lot of people can learn from their cousin, learn from their grandmama, learn from Auntie Sue, who's been driving for 20 years. There's so many ways you can learn how to drive a truck, but the best way that I suggest is go to school. Go to accredited school. Make sure it's accredited. Go to accredited school and learn. And because a lot of schools have a lot of different teachers, and you learn so much from them, and you learn the correct way to do things. But your company that you start with will train you over again in the way that they do things. Okay? And I've had a lot of trainers, and I've learned so much from that. I don't regret it. I regret that I wasn't, saying that I'm a trucker 6 months ago, but it's a journey. Some people have to go on a harder journey than others. But if it's something you really want to do, you don't give up. You just keep trying. And that's what I did with this trucking thing. So if you want to be a trucker, try to find an accredited trucking school and go to school. Learn. If you just want to drive, because most people don't have sticks at their company. Everything is automatic now. But I suggest to go ahead and do the manual. Do that. Learn how to do that, because you never know. You might run across somebody with an old manual truck that's paying pretty good, and you might want to get that job. So just don't restrict your license. I just suggest do not do that, and get your license full with no restrictions, so you can drive both types of trucks, automatic and manual. So that's what I suggest, and that's what I did. And you have more prospects, because one thing about trucking, truck drivers jump, just like dialysis. You can watch my dialysis video. Just like in dialysis technicians, they'll jump from one clinic to another clinic to another clinic, and that's what dialysis people do. Just like truckers would jump from one company to another company to another company. But the idea of jumping to companies that can give you more pay and have more work, because right now work is down. Right now, there's not a lot of work out there right now. The economy isn't booming like the media is pushing out. So trucking right now is a little down. The loads are down. It's winter time, so that's what's happening. But in the summertime, hopefully it'll pick back up. It will pick back up, and you can make the money you want to make. And for me, it's about making money too. I enjoy trucking, but I also want to make money doing it. And that's what you want to do, is make money doing what you love. Okay? And that's what it's all about. And to be able to have a home life. To be able to go home and see your home. Now, some people actually live in their truck. Some people don't have a home life. Their home life is the truck. And that's okay. That's okay. There's a lot of people out there that have a license and they're homeless, and they find themselves homeless. If you have a license and you don't have anything bad on your license, and you're finding yourself with no place to live, go to trucking school. I'm just suggesting go to trucking school. If you have to stay at a shelter while you're going to school, go to trucking school. Go find your local college. They may have a program that will help you pay for school. Go to trucking school, and then you'll have a place to live, and you have enough money to buy you a place to live, okay? Or rent a place, or you'll have money to live. Might not become a millionaire driving a truck, but you'll have a roof over your head. And some people go into trucking just to be truckers and stay truckers and forever be 30-year trucker. And some people go into it to try to make money doing something they like doing, to do other things. And that's what I'm doing. I'm in trucking to do other things. I had a medical burnout. I just do not want to do medical anymore. It's a good lucrative field, but I just don't want to do it anymore. And trucking was my way out. But it's also a way in when I can start making money doing trucking, which I have to be patient. There are so many other things that I want to do with that money. I want to get on my feet, of course, but I also want to finish writing my book. But you probably hear me say that in every video. I also want to go into real estate. Even if I start really small with one house at a time, because guys, I love to remodel. I really like to do all those things, and that's what I really want to do. I want to get into that, maybe even take a course in real estate, And one thing about the company that I'm at, they have free college courses. I don't know if they give real estate or not, but I'm going to look into that. And I'm also, hopefully I can, I'm only 6 credits away from getting my associate's degree and graphic arts. I have my certificate, but I want to get my degree, so hopefully I can get some credits while I'm here at this job, because they do pay for those credits in college. So it's so many things that you can do in life, and sometimes you have to plan it around the big thing, which my big thing right now is trucking. So I'm planning all of this around that, and I got a plan. Plans don't always go the way you want them to go. Remember that. But you still need to make a plan. You need to make a plan. A lot of people get into trucking and it's like, oh, I'm making $2,000 a week. I'm doing this. I'm making $3,000 a week. But if you're not investing that money in yourself for your future, and you're just buying cars, motorcycles, 2 or 3 houses, the houses are an investment. Buy the houses. Didn't mean to say houses. Buy the houses. But make sure you pay your taxes when you buy the houses. But just spending your money on frivolous things, and then something happens and you're not trucking anymore, you're not making that trucking money, and you look back, you don't have anything in your bank account, that's not good. But I'm going into this thinking, my trainer was a really, really good trainer. And not only did he teach me about trucking, and not only does he still stay in touch with me, and plus I had a mentor, he's pretty good too. But he also, instilled in me, don't go into trucking and spend money just to spend money. Get into trucking. Make sure you put money aside for emergency, for a rainy day. So that way that you have this sitting aside just in case something goes awry or something goes wrong with your trucking life. So, guys, thank you. Thank you for watching my videos. Please tell all your friends about my videos. Please subscribe. And if you want to be a truck driver, be a truck driver. And you say, I want to know more about truck driving. You're talking about everything else but truck driving. Okay, truck driving. Like I said, you got to know how to do your pre-trip. A pre-trip is just everything on your truck to make sure everything's right before you go down the road. You don't want anything loose on your truck. You don't want anything broken. You want everything to be working right, because you're driving a big vehicle. And I'm going to do a video on how cars should drive around trucks. Because some people think that we can stop on a dime, and we can't. We can stop on your head. We can stop on top of your car. But we can't stop on a dime. And they seem to think that they can just cut in front of an 18-wheeler. You can't do that. Don't do that. You're taking a chance with your life, my life, and everybody around it, because I may have 40,000 pounds behind me. You don't realize what's in the back of my truck. Some flatbeds, you can see what's on them, and you stay away from them, but you can't see what's in the back of my truck. I may have 40,000 pounds or 50,000 pounds in the back of, 50,000 in the back of my truck. And you imagine, you're stopping in front of me, and the front of my truck only weighs like 12,000. So if you're stopping in front of me and I stop suddenly, the back end of my truck could swoop around this way. It could smash this car, that car, smash me, and smash you. Okay? So be careful driving around trucks. Respect the truck. Respect the truck, okay? Respect him. Let him have his space. Let him change lanes. You see that light come on? Pull back. You can, and once you pull back, some trucks have to change lanes because the police is over here. So we go around the police. We go around broken down vehicles with flashing lights. So allow us to go around because we're not going to stay in front of you because we can't drive in the left lane. So we're going to go around, come back, and come back over. Have that courtesy, drivers. Okay, that's another video. I'm going to work on that video later. But just wanted to say that to the four-wheel drivers out there. About us 18-wheel drivers, okay? So be safe, be careful. And if you want to become a truck driver like me, just do it. Like I said, go to a credit school. Make sure you learn that pre-trip. Make sure you learn how to back up. Listen to your instructors because they've done it already. Don't think you know everything because you read a book. Don't think you know everything like me because you drove a school bus, okay? You don't. You don't know nothing about trucking. So learn from those who know about trucking, okay? Because I went in kind of big-headed, like, oh, I drove bus. I've been driving since '88, you know, and it ruined my whole perception of what I thought I could do, and I had to learn the hard way. But I did not give up. There were days that I wanted to give up. There were days that I thought maybe this isn't for me, but the day that I was released and I was upgraded into my own truck, it was such a great accomplishment. It was such a great accomplishment. I cried. I was just that happy I cried. So, guys, you know, life isn't easy. Maybe for some. They were born with a silver spoon, but I wasn't. But you have to keep trying. You have to keep doing it. And this is Angie, and I'm doing it. Subscribe and like my videos, and please share.